Hello, I'm Barry Fair. Welcome to Monday, the 14th of January. This video tonight is about focusing on the good things in life and also focusing on our attitudes, which I will also talk about in tonight's program. I will also be talking about how we should get rid of the negative attitude and get rid of the negative thoughts out of our heads. Now, life is too short to worry about the stupid little things that go on in our day-to-day lives, such as a headache and things like that. And what I would also like to talk about tonight is writing down how you are feeling in a diary and keeping it with you at all times. So sit back and relax, everybody, as I bring you this video about how we can get rid of the negative attitude and writing down the things that are bothering us. So, here we go. First up on the show, it is very important that we have a very good attitude towards people. And why should we have a good attitude towards people, I'm hearing you ask? Well, if people that are around us, that see us, we should be saying polite things to them and not rude things. Now, if we are polite to people, they will be polite back. But if we are not polite to people, they won't be polite to us. Respect is important, and we should approach people the right way and not the wrong way. Now, if we approach the people that are around us the wrong way, unfortunately it won't get us anywhere. And being grumpy first thing in the morning, that won't get us anywhere either. So we must start each day with a good mood and a good attitude. And what puts us in a good mood? A good breakfast and a good healthy diet is the key to a good mood. And like I've said, having a good positive mental attitude is the way to go. Now you can also write this down in your diary about what is making you feel good and why you are feeling good. So if you do that by writing all the things that is making you feel good, bad, depressed, angry, or whatever, you can keep that in your pocket with a pen and also grab a couple of notebooks so you can write down how you are feeling in your diary and why you are feeling this way at the time. And if you've got spare time up your sleeve, go down to the beach with a portable radio with some good batteries and listen to a nice calm radio station and wiggle your toes and close your eyes and imagine yourself in paradise and do some meditation at the end of the day as well. That will help calm you down if you are uptight or upset about anything, or you've had a hard day at the office, or someone has upset you, you can also write down what is making you upset, depressed, annoyed, furious, peeved off, cheesed off, whatever. But don't take your anger out on someone else for no reason when they haven't done anything or said anything. It is not the way to go. If you are feeling down and depressed or upset, take yourself out, get in your car and go for a nice drive down south somewhere. Pack some sandwiches and a portable radio with some batteries and listen to a nice radio station to get rid of all the negative thoughts in our heads, which I will talk about more in just a minute. Now, what are negative thoughts in our heads? Well, negative thoughts are like, I've got chest pain. It's really bad. And how can you stop yourself from thinking about it? Well, you can do some nice deep breathing, take your mind off it and read a book or listen to a nice radio station. Now, what puts us in a good mood at the beginning of the day? Well, a good healthy breakfast that helps us to get through a good day before. Well, it helps us to start the day, I should say, and starting the day on a positive note will make us feel better in the long run, and it will help us to have a good, positive mental attitude in the long run. You can also write down that you are feeling good and write the date and the day that you were feeling good at this time and where you were at the time that you were feeling good. And this way, you can read your diary at bedtime at night before you go to sleep. And this way, you can reflect on the things that you did before. The next day, again, write down what had made you happy, sad, angry, and depressed, and the time that you were feeling this way, whether it was first thing in the morning, or in the middle of the day, or at night, or in the afternoon. And what I suggest you do is write down some points on how you were feeling and why you were feeling down and out at the time. And also, again, while you've got some spare time up your sleeve, with daylight savings still in swing, you can take yourself for a walk. Go down to the beach with your dog. Get some fish and chips for dinner somewhere and get away from it all. And write down in your diary that you had a good night and went to the beach to cool off after a hot day. It is important to tell people how you are feeling Don't bottle it up inside you. You must tell someone if something has upset you and why this problem has upset you. It is no good bottling anything up because you will make the situation worse. So again, I would like you to write down in your diary why you are feeling sad on this day and what time that you were sad and where you were at the time that you were sad. Please, by writing all those things down in a diary, you will feel better for it. And again, read your diary at bedtime and reflect on the things that you wrote down on that day. You can even do this on the weekend when you don't have to rush to go to work. And this way, you have plenty of time to write down the things that you enjoy doing and what you don't enjoy doing. And please, if you've got a son or daughter, talk to them about how you are feeling. There's nothing wrong with that. You can even tell them that you love them just before you switch off their light and spend 5 minutes with them, telling them how much you feel about them and that you love them. So I hope this video will help you have a positive mental attitude. Before I do go tonight, again, if you've got a problem with someone, take them outside and sort the problem out in an appropriate way. And don't raise your voice. Tell them how disappointed you are and why you are disappointed. Maybe ask them to apologize to the person that they were rude to. That helps. So again, write down in your diary about how you are feeling every day, not just one day. And if you've got some time over the weekend and it's a perfect day, you can take your diary along with you to the beach, maybe grab a couple of diaries and just write down what has made you feel good and not so good, and why you had a good day or why you didn't have such a good day. And that way, once again, when you get home, you can reflect on what has made you feel good and why it has made you feel good. And have a nice hot shower to relax yourself and buy yourself some good quality body wash. And have a nice calming shower before you go to bed to relax those muscles. And when you are in bed, you can read your diary before going to sleep. And if you're out shopping, get a dream catcher and hang it on the ceiling of your room so that you can dream about good things. Having a good dream catcher makes a world of difference. And that's all from me for Monday the 14th of January. I'm Barry Fair. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.